Hi, my name is Shiri, and this is the second time I'm testing myself and recording myself in front of an iPad of basically transmitting, channeling information from my other expressions in the universe, in the galaxies, in the system of life. A lot of people saw, a lot of my friends, of course, saw my video, my first video, my introduction video, because it's all kind of part of me starting open up, and so I'm sending it directly at the moment for the people around me to just be with me in the process and in the journey and of opening up myself as much as is less comfortable for me to the rest of the world. And I was asked a few questions that, for example, what is the Council of Light? What does it mean? But I think that I'm not sure if I can simplify the explanation as much as I can say that we are all facets of particles of something bigger, but not actually bigger, but united. Some kind of one ball of material that is basically one thing, that have no division and no dimensions, and it's just one thing. It's hard to perceive it in a logic manner, but slowly in time you will understand how to see it yourself and not necessarily need the words or my explanation. So what I'm going to do now is maybe I'm gonna try close my eyes and basically release, which is hard because I feel the tension in my shoulders, release everything, every attachment, every thought, and allow the universe, my infinite expressions, that I see them. By the way, if you see something, doesn't mean that it exists, because we cannot invent anything. We only see things that were, are, and will be, because that's the way it is. Of course, when I'm saying was or will, it's only a matter of expression, because there is no time. Time, as I explained before, I think, is actually a result of a movement that creates space. So there is no tomorrow, no yesterday, there is only now, which is hard to live, because we were used to think about the yesterday and the tomorrow. And this is exactly what took us out of the essence of life, not thinking about the now. And this is exactly how we got where we got. We got into wars, conflicts, hate, because some kind of a force, that some call it anti-life, some call it bad energy, some call it the devil, whatever, it doesn't matter. Some kind of force took us out from our organic state, the state, the position we are supposed to be, since we are a creature that lives in harmony. So this force took us out, forced us out, sent us these ideas of illusion of yesterday, illusion of tomorrow. We stepped out of our timeline, of the now timeline, of the truth reality, and then everything got messed up, and this is where we are today. We are on the verge of World War III, people say, right? Who knows? There are so many balls of potentials that are within our energy field. Some closer, some further, far away from us. The important thing that we're gonna practice and we're gonna speak about in further videos, I guess, is how to take this thing that is very far away from us, in, let's say, a fourth cycle of the electromagnetic field around us, or the electric field around us, and bring it closer until we can manifest it. This is a process. It's a process that has to do with a lot of work, inner work, of course. By the way, whatever happens to you, whatever happens that you don't like, the only way to solve it is go inside. If you will try to solve it outside, you're just wasting your time. So if I feel bad, I'm going into myself. If I see a world war is coming in, I'm like going into myself and asking, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to close my eyes, to breathe, because I feel stress. I feel stress. I feel stress because I live in Manhattan, in New York. I feel all the energies. I feel stress because I do in the tomorrow or the yesterday thinking. I feel stressed because I take upon myself thoughts of everybody else instead of focus on myself. But I'm going to release it. I'm going to get into a few minutes of meditation. You can join me. And then I'll see where it's going to take us. Now I'm thinking about, oh my God, I forgot to silence my phone. All right, let's release this anxiety of silencing my phone. So what? So you forgot to silence your phone. Big deal. So I'm asking from the energies, the etheric field, myself, to filter only messages that are coming from the pure light, that are relevant to our very dense reality, that are relevant to the situation we are in, I am in. And literally, I want the information to flow, that flows through me, will help me. I want it to help me. By helping myself, I'm helping everything else. So I want to help myself. I want to help myself live the life as the way that I should live my life, meaning with abundance, with joy, with fulfillment. I want to see the reality the way it is and not the way it's not. I want to recognize everything that comes through my field and choose what to do with that, rather than think that I know or get something that I don't know what it is and I'm falling into this hole of manipulation or false ideas of or whatever, that we are in the midst of a chaotic information flow from the universe, from every field that are come here to distract us. I want to receive the information from life source only, not from the anti-life source. That is necessary for the system to flow, but not blindly. Meaning, yes, it's easier to say there is bad and evil, but there isn't really. There is only one source of life. And this source of life is using a power that it's like anti-life, basically opposition. Because the opposition, the force that it gives, bring better force to the life. So the anti-life create a bigger force of life. And this is why it's necessary. But at the same time, I want to recognize this anti-life when it comes to me and present itself in front of me and not fall into the perception, into the lie that basically this is life. Let me give you an example. I met a guy a few years ago that pretended to be as a guru. He likes to wear white. He likes to put all these symbols. I like to wear white too, but yeah, I'm not saying I'm a guru. Likes to wear all these symbols, have so many crystals, write books of channeling with angels, speak about his pureness, and I was so thirsty for spirituality and for people that are talking in my language and for people to understand who am I, where am I coming from, and not look at me as like a crazy person. So I was like, yes, finally I found this thing that finally I can rest. I can rest. But from the moment I met him, I felt stress in my stomach. I felt something is wrong, but I blamed myself. I was like, Shiri, come on, stop being such a weak person. Let yourself open, let yourself flow. This feeling never left me. I always felt uncomfortable. And the guy was pure in meditation, and every time I looked at him meditate, I'm like, I want to laugh because it doesn't feel real to me. The guy doesn't feel real, but how dare I to judge this pure guru guy? So after years of having a horrible experience with a person who pretend to be life, I realized that this person is anti-life. He's coming from the opposition. The opposition of life wants to get, I'm saying get, but it's not an entity that wants anything. It's a force, it's not a person. So this opposition is having a desire to expand himself more and more, because this is the power who expands things, who creates life, the desire. So as it wants to expand itself, it has to come with some kind of a mask, because if a person will come and tell you, I'm the devil, I hate everything, I like demons, and I like the devil, and I like darkness, you will say, oh my God, I don't like him. But if a person will come to you and tell you the opposite, you will say, oh, that's nice, but don't make a mistake. People that are working with life will not come to you and tell you, oh my God, I'm pure, I'm the force of life, I love everything. I don't like everyone. I don't like everything. That's what makes me different. That's what makes me unique. I have my own set of whatever. And I have life and anti-life inside of me. So I can love and I can hate. But at the same time, I was flavoring myself with high awareness, meaning I am doing my best to live my life in the highest awareness ever, meaning everything that I'm doing, I'm having like two Shiris, one that is talking to you and one that is listening to the one that is talking, okay, all the time. So I am using it in order to stay in my truth, and I am using it in order to let the flow, the energy of flow, go through. And now I'm feeling I'm losing my control, because it's not me that is talking, but I am watching myself talking stuff that are coming from the ancient force of life, that telling you guys, darkness is good, light is good. If you're just aware that you're standing in front of darkness and you say, hey guys, like you, it's great that you're here, I know that I need you, but I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. I'm like looking at you, the darkness. I'm looking at you, evil. I'm looking at you, anti-life. And I'm like, okay, that's great. Because of you, there is some sort of expansion, but I know you. I know that you are only a tool to expand myself, but I'm not gonna become you, meaning I'm not gonna live darkness. I'm gonna live truth. I'm gonna live unity. I'm gonna live the darkness and the light, and every choice that I will make, I will make sure that I'm having this choice from my inner truth, meaning my alignment to my heart, because I want basically to be more light than darkness. This is my choice. This is my choice. And if some people choose to be more darkness than light, that's fine. This is their choice. But I choose not to be next to them. And if I am next to them, I choose not to let them enter my energy field. And I choose not to take everything they are telling me as a truth. I'm choosing to be my own independent self-thinker and feeler and believer, because I choose. And that's one of the keys. So if you want to be a terrorist, okay, you want to kill people, okay, you choose. That's your choice. You're gonna have consequences for your choices, whatever. But it's fine if you're aware that if you choose to create more darkness, the force of life will just bring you more darkness, because you're like a magnet. So if you choose, you are aware that you are choose to killing people, to create more war, it's fine. As long as you choose from a place that you know that you will get the cycle come back to you with the same energy. It's fine. I chose not to. I chose to bring more life. And that's why I'm doing my best to be aware in every choice that I make. Because I want in every choice that I make, okay? Choice is a movement. Movement don't have to be walking or moving my hand. It's movement inside of me that creates space, that create time, and create expression, and create experience. So I choose from a place of awareness. I'm going to choose now to eat. I'm hungry, right? I want to choose to eat something. Will I choose to eat croissant, which I love deeply? But then I said, okay, Shiri, you can enjoy whatever you want. You want to eat croissant, go and have it. But then I'm thinking, wait, I want to nurture my body with stuff that will create more harmony and more abundance and more light. So from time to time, I will make choices to create croissant and put this on this croissant, the feeling of joy and this is wonderful. It's totally fine. I'm not gonna die from it tomorrow. But most of my choices, I'm making sure, because it's my choice, to have most of my choices of expansions of light, meaning, is it good for me? And if it's good for me, it's good for everyone else. And it's good for the universe. So I'm going to choose to eat an apple, which is symbolically interesting that I chose an apple. And then this apple, this choice that created a space, created expansion, created time of me going to eat the apple, deciding to eat the apple, then I'm eating the apple because it's all a manifestation. And I created this experience. It's like a seed for the next one that will come upon my electric field, energy field, and it will be positive experience. It will be, forget about positive, it will be with more light. More light, meaning more feeling of contentness, feeling of fulfillment, feeling of joy. That's it. If I want a simply, stupidly more money in my bank, I just need to create more expansion of light. If I'm drained, the money in my bank will be drained too. So simple as that, because we all want money, because money can buy us the apple, the organic apple, right? We can use the money to expand the light. You know, the idea that money is evil, I was totally into it for so many years that, oh my God, I hate rich people, I hate money, money is horrible, look at what these people are doing with their money. Basically, I was jealous I don't have money, okay? Let's face it. But the fact that I was thinking I don't have money, the fact that I was living my life in a lack of no, meaning that I was living my life according to the laws of the anti-life, not to the laws of the life. Now, philosophically, well, not philosophically, basically, but let's call it philosophically, there is only laws of nature. To the anti-life, to the life, nothing else. But at the same time, like a mirror, like you have the zero and the minus and the plus, these laws have anti-laws just because it is part of the laws, okay? What is, you know, what we say is above, so below, right? But it doesn't mean that it has the same intention. It doesn't mean that I know that I'm not clear, because I'm not clear to myself as well, but part of the laws that every force have an anti-force. I don't know where it came from, I didn't know it before, but I'm just communicating with the forces that are communicating with me, which basically are me, because I'm sitting in a lot of dimensions in this system of life, in this galaxy, in many stars. So I'm taking now the information to me. So I am Shiri, but I'm not at the same time. I'm bringing information, but I'm also digesting it in front of this iPad. And distracted my conversation before. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help myself get into this journey of doing whatever I came here to do, which is giving you this information, because maybe it will take one thing and you will start to understand, and it will change one habit, and it create a ripple. I'm creating a ripple with what I'm doing right now. That's tiring. So yes, summer up what I just said here. It's hard for me because I don't really remember. Is that you have a choice to choose life, to choose anti-life. It's basically the same thing, but with different play, with different results, with different set of colors, I can call it, you know, because not every planet have a chair. Not every planet have the same blue color at every planet. It looks different in every planet because of the density, the frequency, the matter, the everything. So I will choose to say anti-life and life results with different colors. I'm choosing the colors of life. And that is my guidance. Doesn't mean that I don't hate, that I don't feel negative, that I don't judge. I am, because inside of me, I have everything. I have life, I have anti-life. I have good, I have bad. I have love, I have hate. It's fine, it's duality. It's like part of this planet, but at the end of the day, behind this game, this program, I'm behind it, right? I'm standing in this room, in this white room, observing all this stuff. So when I'm standing in the white room, observing all this stuff that are a whole, are life. Even if they are anti-life, they are life. But then I can choose. So I can choose this, I can choose this, I can choose this. I know that if I can choose this, it's gonna give me this, because I know, come on, if you don't feel comfortable, you know that it's gonna bring you to an uncomfortable place. Although sometimes when you don't feel comfortable, you know that you have to do it, because it's part of your journey to overcome. For example, for me, swimming with my head inside of the water. I'm scared of water, okay? So swimming with my head inside of the water, I'm scared. I don't feel comfortable, but I'm going to do it because I know it's overcoming fears. That's a different feeling of comfortable. So, every question you have, you can ask me. You know my number, or my email, or my YouTube channel, because I'm going to send it to you. And that will guide me for my next one. Thank you so much.